Humans have lived on Earth for around 300,000 years. We've hunted thousands of animals, and countless predators have hunted us too. But here's something strange. Despite all that time, evolution never produced a single animal whose primary job is hunting humans. Why? Is it because we're too dangerous, too smart? Or is there a much bigger reason hidden inside evolution itself? At first, the answer seems obvious. Lions attack humans, sharks attack humans, crocodiles attack humans, even bears occasionally attack humans. So surely one of them must have evolved specifically to hunt us, right? Well, that's actually not true. These animals are perfectly capable of killing humans, but killing something and evolving to hunt it are two completely different things. Take lions, for example. Most of their diet consists of zebras, wildebeests, buffaloes, and antelopes. Humans make up only a tiny fraction of their meals, even in places where people live nearby. The same goes for crocodiles. They may ambush a person standing near the water, but they'll do the exact same thing to a deer, a fish, a monkey, or almost any animal that comes within reach. They're not hunting humans, they're hunting opportunities. The same story repeats with sharks. Movies often portray them as ruthless human hunters, but humans aren't even close to being their preferred prey. Most large sharks specialize in fish, seals, sea lions, squid, or other marine animals they've been eating for millions of years. When a shark bites a human, it's often investigating something unfamiliar rather than targeting its ideal meal. So if none of these famous predators evolved to hunt us, then why not? The answer begins with a simple rule that controls almost every predator on Earth. Evolution doesn't create the strongest hunter, it creates the most efficient one. For a predator, every hunt is a gamble. Chasing prey burns energy, fighting prey risks serious injuries, and a single broken leg, broken tooth, or deep wound can mean starvation. In the wild, even the most powerful predators don't die because they're old. Many die because they get injured and can no longer catch food. That means evolution rewards predators that consistently catch prey while taking the smallest possible risk. And that's exactly where humans become a very unusual target.
Humans may look like easy prey today, but for most of our history, we were one of the most unpredictable animals on Earth. Imagine you're a lion living 100,000 years ago. You see two possible meals. One is an antelope. It runs fast, but once you catch it, the fight is usually over. The other is a human. At first glance, we don't look very dangerous. We don't have claws, sharp teeth, or thick armor, but the moment you attack, everything changes. Humans rarely lived alone. We lived in groups. If one person was attacked, others often came running with rocks, sticks, and eventually spears. Even if the predator escaped with its life, a broken rib, an injured eye, or a damaged leg could end its hunting career forever. Suddenly, that easy meal wasn't so easy anymore, and evolution remembers failures. Predators don't consciously decide what to hunt. Over thousands of generations, the individuals that choose safer and more reliable prey survive longer and leave more offspring. Those instincts slowly become part of the species, so if attacking humans repeatedly leads to injuries or wasted energy, natural selection quietly pushes predators toward better options. There's another problem. Humans have never been abundant enough in one place to become a reliable food source. Most specialized predators evolve because a certain prey is available almost every single day. Giant anteaters specialize in ants because ant colonies are everywhere. Koalas specialize in eucalyptus because those trees dominate their habitat. Their favorite food is predictable. Humans were the exact opposite. For most of history, our population was surprisingly small. Small groups constantly moved across huge landscapes, following seasons, animals, and water. A predator could spend days searching for humans, while deer, wild pigs, rabbits, or other prey were already nearby. From evolution's perspective, specializing in humans would have been an incredibly bad investment. And then, humans became even more dangerous. We didn't just learn to throw spears, we learned to make traps, work together, control fire, and communicate over long distances. Every new invention increased the cost of attacking us. While other prey stayed roughly the same, humans kept becoming harder, smarter, and far more dangerous to hunt. For evolution, that's a losing battle, and it explains why no predator ever fully committed to hunting humans as its primary prey. But before you think humans are somehow impossible to hunt, that's not true either. There are predators that occasionally target humans. Certain tigers in India have become man-eaters after injuries made it difficult to catch their usual prey. Some crocodiles living near rivers regularly attack people. Polar bears have been known to stalk humans when food becomes scarce, and in rare cases, individual lions have developed a taste for human flesh. So why don't these become human hunting species? Because evolution doesn't care about individual animals. It cares about what works for the entire population over thousands of generations. A single tiger may discover that humans are easier to catch than deer, but its cubs aren't born with an instinct to hunt humans. They're born with the same instincts that help tigers survive for millions of years, stalking deer, wild boar, and other natural prey. Unless humans became the safest and most reliable food source for generation after generation, that behavior would never become a permanent evolutionary trait. In fact, humans have done the exact opposite. Whenever a predator repeatedly attacks people, we usually remove it from the population. Sometimes it's relocated, sometimes it's captured, and sometimes it's killed. That means any behavior that favors hunting humans often gets eliminated before it has any chance of spreading through future generations. Ironically, we may be the reason evolution never had the opportunity to create a true human hunter. But there's an even bigger reason. Evolution always follows the path of least resistance. Why spend thousands of generations adapting to hunt one of the most smartest, most cooperative, and most unpredictable mammals on Earth, when forests, oceans, and grasslands are already filled with animals that are easier, safer, and far more abundant? From evolution's perspective, humans were never the perfect prey. We were simply too expensive. So the next time you hear someone say that lions, sharks, or crocodiles evolved to hunt humans, remember this: they didn't evolve to hunt us, they evolved to survive. And whenever humans happened to cross their path, we were simply one possible opportunity, not the destination. That's the strange thing about evolution. It doesn't create the most terrifying predator. It creates the one that wastes the least energy while taking the least risk. And for hundreds of thousands of years, humans have never fit that equation.